Hello, welcome back to Yapsville. Been a couple weeks now since I've done the last one, and my friend Hannah, by the way, hello Hannah, asked me to do another one because apparently she saw this. She thought it was cool. Yeah, I mean, life's going good. We chilling. I went to London for a bit. I had a good time in London. I saw my brother, my cousins, my aunt and my uncle, my grandparents, and my mum. Chrissy! What up, Chrissy? We love Mother Hawks. She surprised me with a visit. I thought I was getting a tortilla. My aunt said, hey, come in. Come in, I made you a quesadilla. Yummy. I love me a quesadilla. Mmm, tasty butt. I come in, I'm like, yo, what the flip? Where's my quesadilla? I turn around and go, Mom! And I got very excited. I'm holding a yellow Hot Wheels car. It's my favorite thing at the moment. I love him. I was looking after some kids and one of them had Hot Wheels cars and I had such a joy. So much fun with these Hot Wheel cars, so I got some. I got this other one, but it's not as good. This is the other one. It's a Corvette. This is a Porsche. And now I play with them. Thank you. Thank you and good. Thank you. I play with them because they go fast. I thought it would also be good though because I work at summer camp and like kids at camp, cars, I don't know. Exams are going good, guys. I'm on this rigorous schedule currently, 13 lectures a day revision plus more. And today I decided to do them at home and not the library, and I got them done way earlier than normal. I finished my lectures literally like 20 minutes ago at 2:47 p.m. today. April 21st, 2:47 p.m. I finished my lectures, which means when I go to the library tonight, which I will be able to do extra stuff like go over labs or other boring things that I have to do because boring school. Also, I'm going to the gym pretty much every day, which is so slay. I'm getting jacked as fuck, which you can't really see through my shirt or at all because I haven't had any pump, but I'm getting jacked. Update with the hair. I know it looks like a mess, but it looks kind of slay, so we love it. It's all in one ponytail, which is wild because it was like to here when I first cut it and I wasn't able, I had to do 3 different elastic bands in my hair to keep it back, but now it's very, we're you know, maybe not works, but it's currently staying, which is so slay. Because if you didn't know, I used to live in a ponytail every day of my life. And then I cut my hair and then I couldn't. And it was like this crisis that I had that I couldn't wear my hair in a ponytail. We are doing great. I'm having such a good time with my hair actually right now. It is a mess. It is poofy and all over the place, but so am I. At this moment in time, really, let's be for real. I am not set in one place, guys. I got a lot going on. I have my first exam in 2 days. And then the next one in 5. And then the next one in 8. And then I go home, which is so fucking slay. I go home, I'm gonna hang out with my besties for the resties. I'm gonna hang out with them all day, every day. Then when my brother gets back from his trip to see my mum's family, me and Casey are gonna hang out and have a good time. And then I'm gonna go see my mum's family. Woo woo. Me and my grandma's new cat. His name is Sage. Look at him. Look at Sage. Look at Sage. I love him. And then after that, me and my brother are going to camp. I've convinced him to come work at the summer camp with me, and we're gonna have a blast. We're gonna have a blast. Brittany Roski, I love you. This is a hard flip. Brittany, I just need you to know I love you. I aspire to be like you. You are so slay. I think I'm in such a moment where because I have this strict schedule for studying, I feel like I can't actually enjoy any media. So like YouTube, I don't want to watch anything. I'm rewatching shows that I've already watched a million times, aka anything animated to make me feel happiness, because right now I'm a college student in the depths of revision. You think I'm gonna be happy? You think I'm gonna be anything but stressed? That is crazy. Just kidding, I'm actually doing really well. Actually, I'm very happy. It's just, there's a lot of stress as well. So I'm trying to fill my brain with anything but my own thoughts, because whenever I try to study, I have flashbacks. I literally sit there, I'm reading about marine protected areas or sexual selection, and then I'm just sitting there reading about all these things, and then I get sent. It's like I'm going through a wormhole. It's like I get sent somewhere else, and then I'm all of a sudden, boom, like 3 months ago, in the midst of something happening, I'm like, fuck. And then I start having an anxiety attack, which is not needed when I'm revising on a strict schedule. I have to get it done. I have to get it done, and I can't deal with this shit. So I've started to read out loud. This is new for me. I'm dyslexic. I can't read properly. It was my friend's birthday the other day. We went to this fancy farm shop, right? Went to this fancy farm shop and I got this. I don't drink, personal choice. I technically could. I live in the UK. But we went to this farm shop and I saw this sparkling apple juice. So it's non-alcoholic. Can you read the name of that? It's called Argle Bargle, and at first I hated it and now I think it slaps. Also, the bottle is so cute. I feel so slay and I feel so sexy when I'm drinking it. I love her. And she was so slay, and I'm going to put some flowers in her, I think. Or a candle. I don't know yet. I have no idea if my mic is catching this properly. I hope that it's not being too loud because I really don't. I don't know. If not, we'll fix it in post while I'm editing. We cruising at the moment. My therapy is going so slay, guys. We love my therapist. She is amazing. I don't allow myself to be angry, and my therapist is helping me be like, no, Jessie, you're actually angry. Something annoyed you and it made you angry? What? Something annoyed me? Something made me mad? What? Getting that out, which is bonkers crazy badonky donk. Realize that's where a lot of my anxiety comes from repressing that emotion. So that's new. Yeah, honestly, I'm just coasting right now. I'm very excited to go home and see my doggies and my cat. I miss them. For information, this is my dog Mischief. He is a rat. This is my dog Finn. He's a polar bear. And this is my cat. His name is Snow. And we love Snow. He's so silly. I like to say that word. I was editing the last one. The amount of times I say is incredible. It's incredulous. I don't think I know the meaning of that word. But why do I say so much? Just speak normal, bitch. It's like filling the silence. Isn't that a thing? When you feel uncomfortable, you say so you can feel the silence while you're thinking. But it makes you look less professional. It makes you look uneducated, apparently. I don't know. When you're giving a presentation, right? I've done that many times in my life because I have to present things like people do in school. But when I'm doing it, I have like my little paper that I'm reading off of, and it has all my facts about, the one recently was about elephants. It has all my facts about elephants, and I'm sitting there and I'm reading it, but I'm trying not to read off the paper because I have to be looking my professor in the eyes. I'm going through it and I memorized it, but I'm looking up, and while I'm trying to remember what I've written down, I go, yeah, so elephants have a strong family dynamic, and they can respond to things far. Do you see? I said and But instead, I'll be like this. If I didn't say which one sounds more professional? If I said or if I didn't? Like, I'm not going to do the one where I didn't say Elephant families have more. I don't even remember what I was. I don't even remember what I was saying. Something about elephants. Actually, you know what? Rewind. I'll edit what I said earlier to not say and you tell me which one is more professional. Yes, so elephants have strong family dynamic. Or, yes, so elephants have a strong family dynamic. I have no idea if that works. Jeez, Louis. I feel like I would be such a cool goose. I say this because I have a knitted swan puppet sitting on a bottle. You need to see him. I have this knitted swan puppet that I was staring at. This is King. His name is King because I named him while I was... Did you hear it? I said, I named him in the midst of me watching The Owl House, which is a show that I absolutely adore and I think everyone should watch. It's very gay, very cute. If you like animation and cartoons, bless up. This was at first year, so this was 3 years ago. Me and my uni friends, they had introduced me to Ladybug and Cat Noir, Miraculous, and we were watching it all together. And then we went to the Edinburgh Christmas market and we found these little puppets. These little puppets, and I picked a swan because my grandparents' house in the Thames, there was a lot of swans and I would feed them a lot. They were all like miraculous things, like how Ladybug has a ladybug and Cat Noir has a black cat. Mine was a swan. But I named him King because I love the Owl House. I love the Owl House. I don't even remember how I got on this track. Something about birds, I think. I wonder if I could survive on this like an alien planet. I feel like I could do pretty well. Depending on, the circumstances. One of my favorite live action shows is called Lost in Space. I love that show. I love it. They go and they get lost in space with a bunch of alien robots and aliens and land on different planets. I feel like I would be so slay in space. I would kill it. There's also a show I like called Dimension 20 and they have a season. It's about D&D because I'm a nerd. They have a season about like starship spaces. They're cool. cool, they're in space, whatever. I feel like I'd be so slay in space. I also, on TikTok, I get all of the Reddit stories about aliens either finding out about humans or thinking that humans are super poisonous because they drink water, which is like the toxic of all space, or water is like the most valuable thing and we just have a million tons of it, or like why humans don't go to war and aliens are like, you pussies, and then we're like, no bitch, watch this, atomic bomb. Just the most random shit. But I'm you say in that robotic voice or whatever, and as the Starship Command found the humanoid, which they call waterborne or earth mudborne, I don't know, something about dirt or water. and I'm just, you say anything about that, you got me sitting on the toilet for another 20 minutes looking at 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part. Those Reddit stories have me hooked. They have me hooked, man. I don't know what you want from me. You start talking about Zeus being your dad. You start talking about this human coming and giving you water as an alien from a far-off planet. You have me hooked, man. Talk about ghosts. You talk about getting superpowers. They give you a test when you're 16, then you get to choose what type of superpower you have. You can either eat this or eat this, but you're the first one to eat the table. Like, that's so dumb. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, and I'm hooked. And you've got me actually hooked. I'm a fish. You have me hooked. I can't. It's so good. I don't know why. It gets me. I love it, man. Those Reddit stories, keep them coming. Keep them coming, because they're delicious. Because it's delicious. I love them. Also, I don't know why I randomly go into different accents when I'm trying to display, I don't even know what word I was looking for, but it's gone now. It just, you know, like the train of thought from, the train, is that what it's called? The train of thought from Inside Out. That's what I imagined when I did this. It was the train. I'm so excited for Inside Out 2. You have no idea. Inside Out 2 is gonna, anxiety? I'm so ready. I am so ready to see that little orange shit wreck joy and sadness. Just deck them. Batter up. Also, the new live action, How to Train Your Dragon, better be good. It better be fucking great. That trilogy of movies raised me. It needs to be good. It needs to be good. It needs to be great. It needs to be magnificent. If they make Toothless ugly, dead. Never again will I ever talk to you. Toothless better be cute as fuck. Toothless has to be so cute. I don't know why, but I really hate pickles. I love cucumbers. I love me my cucumbies. Ask anybody I know who has been around me eating a cucumber, especially the people that I worked with last year at summer camp. They know that I love cucumbers. Cucumbers are delish, refreshing. Buy me a cucumber from Tesco. You think I ain't gonna eat that shit? I'm gonna eat it. Delish. But pickles, get away from me! I hate pickles. I don't know what it is. I think it's the juices. I think it's the texture. Do not come for me. If you want my pickles, take them. It's the same with tomatoes, actually. I have a love-hate relationship with tomatoes. I think the taste of tomatoes, the juiciness of them and the seeds in the slightly overripe tomatoes get out of my face. I will punch you. I will punch you in the face if you give me an overripe tomato. I feel like tomatoes would be so fun to throw at someone. As someone who I like to not be mean or aggressive or use violence or whatever, it would be so fun to throw a tomato at someone. A really, really overripe tomato. Like squish. Ooh, I would have to wear gloves. But like a squishy tomato, just deck it at someone's face. No wonder they had so much fun in the medieval times. So fun. Just like chuck a tomato at someone. The amount of anger I would get out, especially if it was someone that pissed me off. I'm like a little baker in medieval time. You stole my fresh baguette that I was gonna eat for dinner, and you stole it. Got me pissed. You get arrested. You get in one of those things, and I can just deck a tomato at you. Life completed. You can keep your baguette. Thank you. I have forgiven you. The tomato has done the tomato justice. Bless up tomatoes. Ketchup, I don't understand you. That's just red sugar paste. I don't know what it is about condiments. I just can't do it. Like certain things I can't do. I like use mac and cheese. I hate sauces. I don't like dipping things most of the time. I'm very plain, okay? With my eating habits. Now don't judge me. Now because I can feel the judge coming from you and I don't want to, this is a safe place where we do not judge, even though I definitely just judged everyone who touches tomato ketchup. I sometimes use celery as a dip. I dip celery into mac and cheese. Don't knock it till you try it. It slaps as fuck. It's so good. You get that crispiness and no taste of good celery. Because I'm not talking about that shit rank tasting celery. I'm talking about that good, tasty, you can't even taste it, just you're eating water kind of celery. And you use it and you dip it in the mac and cheese. You get that tasty goodness of the cheesy mac with the crunchiness of a watery celery. It's so good. It is so good, and I would die on that hill. But it's also like Kraft mac and cheese specifically because it's like small enough. The little things are small enough. I love me some homemade mac and cheese, but I also like Kraft mac and cheese. I know it's super bad for you, and I know that the factory is like rank and gross, but my guilty pleasure is really buttery Kraft mac and cheese. Love it. Another thing I use celery as a boat for. Now this is maybe more controversial. I've had one of my friends basically curse me for liking it. Dipping celery into Nutella. See, I hear you yelling at me, and I hear you saying blasphemous things. I hear you yelling blasphemy at me. Don't knock it till you try it. It's tasty and good and delish. It's tasty and good and delicious. So leave me alone. If you haven't tried it, leave me alone. It's like how over in England, everybody loves Marmite, but I take it to America and everyone hates it. Okay, you love it or you hate it, but don't hate me for loving. It's all love now. I love me some weird food combos. I don't even remember what I was talking about in the beginning of this. I could not you pay me $1 million, I could not tell you what the first word I said was. Probably hello, actually. Give me my $1 million. Give it to me. I said hello. Give it to me. Thank you. Thank you for giving me my $1 million. Thanks for my $1 million. What is happening to me right now? Yeah. I don't know what the theme or concept of this. I think I was just ranting, to be honest. I think I had a lot of thoughts in my brain after being stuck studying for a couple hours, and I needed to just verbal vomit them all over you. That's what this is about, though. It's literally just me yapping. I should have a special guest on of my friend Maya. Maya, I love you, by the way, if you see this. Honestly, I feel like if me and Maya had a podcast, we wouldn't even be talking. It'd be just making random sounds. We actually talked about this last night. We were on FaceTime, and we talked about haunting people. In the afterlife, you would have like extra, like a soundboard. Just use your soundboard at someone to haunt them, and they're all terrified and scared of you, and you're just doing like the reverb fart noise. Don't hurt me! No, don't hurt me! I didn't do anything wrong. Please. You can't tell me that's not fucking hilarious, because it is. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. You should eat some food and drink some water if you have not. Make sure you do that. I love you lots. And if you like this, subscribe, because more will be coming, hopefully. Okay, bye!